Maariv service. I'm so glad you could join me. We're on Facebook on Shalom, UJUC, JSLI, and Rabbi Stephen Blaine page. So let's get ready. We're going to begin any moment now for our regular Tuesday Maariv service. I hope everybody is well. I hope everyone is healthy, staying warm or staying cool, depending on what your local weather is like. And I hope everybody is good. I'm so glad that we could be together this evening. If you've had your COVID shots, I'm hoping everybody is feeling well with very few side effects. And just welcome to this gorgeous, at least down here in South Florida, this beautiful, cool evening. It's lovely out here. It's 73 degrees, very low humidity. It's the kind of night that for us, 73 degrees, we need to put on a jacket. So I'm glad you could join us. Let's say hello to Susie, Katz, Amy, Allison, LJ, and Ellen. So good to see everybody. All right. You know what? Sometimes it's easier just to take off the glasses than wear them. All right. Okay, everyone. So let's get ready to begin our service for this evening. And we'll start with Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. And now we will have our call to praise. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach, Baruch Adonai hamavorach, leolam va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due, now and forever. Well, good evening to Marvin, and good evening to Troy. Haven't seen you guys around. I'm so good, and I'm glad that you could join us this evening. And now our blessing for the separation of light and dark. When we have our morning service, I look at the sunrise and I think this is a physical evidence of Adonai's creation, a gift to us. And now we recite this prayer, even though it's a little sunny here right now, we say this prayer to honor this gift of the sun going down. So let me say hi to Ellen, John, and Joseph. Ha'ma'ariv aravim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim. B'chokhmah poteh sharim v'vidvuna mishaneh itim. U'machalif et hazmanim. Sader et hakokhavim b'mishmarotayim barakia kirtsono borei yom v'layla golei choshek mipnei v'chopshet mipnei or umavir yom umevi layla umavdil ben yom uvein layla Adonai tzivaot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu li'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light, you cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Source of all forces is your name. O living and enduring God, reign over us forever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. So let's see, I see we have Ty and Dee, Alan, Albert. Wow, we have a full house tonight. How wonderful. I'm so glad you can all join us. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. And now, a prayer that doesn't ask for anything, but we state our precept, who we are, in one sentence, the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. V'ahavta, and you shall love. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol nafshecha uv'chol meodecha. V'hayu hadbarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha. V'shenantam levanecha v'dibarta bam. V'shivtecha b'veitecha v'leftecha v'aderech. Ushot b'hav kumecha. Ushartam le'ot al yadecha. V'hayu letotafot bein einecha. Uftavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'sharecha. L'ma'an tizkaru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai. V'item kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Asher chotzeti ethem me'eretz Mitzrayim. Liot lechem le'Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Hey Ziona, so glad you could join us this evening. And then as Miriam and the women went through Adonai's miracle of parting the Red Sea, they sang, Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar bakodesh, Nora tehilot, ose feleh. Who is like you, O God, amongst the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, ve'achamirenu malkeinu l'chayim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shlomecha. Adonai, bless us as we are in troubled times. Please take the hearts that are filled with hate and replace that hate with love and compassion. Please bless all those who are there to help us. Please bless those who are there to help put food on the table, those who are there to help guard our bodies and souls, and bless those who are there to heal our bodies. Please bless all those who work behind the scenes to help them as they help us. Please, Adonai, continue to bless the doctors and scientists, giving them the wisdom and the knowledge and the courage to continue working on eliminating this horrid disease. And Adonai, please bless the United States. May we overcome all strife, and may we remain a great nation, a light unto all nations, one that is there to help all peoples of the world. Baruch atah Adonai haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Hey Susan, I'm glad you could join us tonight. Thank you for being here. Yitgadal v'yitgadal shemei rabba v'yamad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayek dekol beit Yisrael bagala bagala uv'zman kariv v'yimaru amen yesh mei rabba mevorach li'olam li'omei amaya yitbarach Yitbarak, v'yishtabak, v'yibar, v'yiraman, v'yinaseh, v'yitadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, shemei dekudashah, b'richu, leila, mikho b'chata, v'shirata, tush b'chata, v'nechemata, damiram, v'yalma, v'yimaru. Amen. And now we do our standing prayer, the Avot, where we invoke the name of our ancestors, and we remind Adonai of promises made to those before us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imaot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'nehem L'man Shemo Ba'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. Atagi Bo Li'olam Adonai, Mechaye HaKol atah Rav Lahoshia, Mechakeh Chaim B'chesed, Mechaye HaKol B'rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umkayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Givuro, Umido Melach, Melech Memid, Umchaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, B'ne'eman atah lahayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye hakol. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week's Torah portion is Shemini. The Jewish people contributed generously, and the master craftsmen worked diligently to arrange all the components of the Mishkan that it should be in place. The completion of the Mishkan was followed by a 7-day period of inauguration, and on the 8th day, Aaron and his sons became the Kohanim. When the Jews were involved in building the Mishkan, Adonai was delighted with the people because they showed great spirit. They contributed. They volunteered. They did whatever they could, from craftsmen to the non-skilled jobs that they had. But after the Mishkan was completed, they returned to their regular, mundane activities. Now, that's something we have to think about. Many of us get supercharged when we do something. Had a big Seder, did a lot of cooking, maybe attended high holiday services. And then we go back to the mundane. How do we keep that enthusiasm when it is mundane? What can we do? Well, we can devote ourselves a little bit every day. Maybe say prayers. Maybe read from text, read the Tanakh. We can take part in a class. Everything is on Zoom today. We could take part in a class. We could take part in a discussion. We can light the Shabbat candles. We could plan a Shabbat dinner. We could start doing some of the things to keep that enthusiasm going and still make it part of our daily lives. We want to talk. Yes, Amy, that's a great idea. Talk to Hashem. Say your prayers daily. It only takes a few minutes out of your life, and you really have this great conversation. So, we can not let the mundane make us mundane, but rather we can keep that enthusiasm that we have for Adonai and that Adonai has for us by making your life a little spiritual each day. Okay, let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers within our heart and in our minds. Osei shalom bimrumav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael v'imru imru amen. Say shalom bimrumav uyase shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael v'imru imru amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and altogether let us say amen. And as you look for what you need to do, there's so many different avenues. It is your own personal journey to find what you need to do in your life to bring that Adonai spark within you. And now a prayer for healing. So please, if you have names of people who need or animals who need our healing thoughts and prayers, please say their names. And I'm going to say Marty, son of Elaine. And we always say Amy and Beth at our Sim Shalom congregation. Joy Wagner, Coco Ginsburg, Jared Ben Hiram, Ashley Reed, Ty Arye and family, Lauren and Melissa. Susan, is that our Lauren? Yes, absolutely. She needs our prayers. Tony Reese and Peter Hooking. Phil Stone. Safir Bat-Ziona, Chelsea Bat-Karen, Chelsea's grandmother. All those who are taking the COVID vaccine and are getting side effects, may they get healthy quick. Another moment, then I'm going to begin. Micah Bat Rhonda, Rabbi Nancy and her family, B. Bat Etta, Sapohire Bat Zona, all those with COVID. John, the second one hit us. We were out for the count for a day and a half. Actually, the second shingle shot hurt us worse than the COVID shot. Valerie, Erin, Maddie, Trey, Malcolm, Rose, Albert, and Dixie. Okay, I'm going to begin. Mishe beirach avotenu michol habracha limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. I'm sorry, my voice is all over the place. Victims of violence, especially in Miramar and another shooting in Maryland. Evie Bourne, Jerry Romanek, Susan Kibble, Marlene Smith, Marcia Elkin Cooper, and Brenda Frost, Betty Wood, Francis Johnson. Mishe beirach imotenu Mechol habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Pam, Hazel, Rabbi Galit and her husband Bob, Rabbi Nancy, Janice, Jeffrey, Janice's brother, Valerie, Madison, rapper DMX, Brenda Morgan, Ruth Newman and the staff at the Animal Adventure Hospital, and Amy's loss on her favorite giraffe, Amy Ann Patch. Okay. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, Shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot hadama. Shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kecho hamanam. V'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech Machei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And let's add Myra Sue Schimberg and Amy and April the Giraffe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I am starting to sing the Mishabera, please type in the names as fast as possible because I'm already on the next prayer and I will go back. But please let's try to get them in a little sooner than later. Myra Sue Schimberg. V'neman v'aya Adonai lemelech al koretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. John, thank you for that compliment. I have to look at it as when Rabbi Blaine said to me, well, I've heard worse. Yep, and so have I. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. And if there is somebody who you wish to remember at this time, please type in their names so that we may all remember them. Catherine Batluli, Don Cohn. Those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Wally Dalrymple. Selma Bat Ida, Ty's sister Shane, Benjamin. Did I say Selma Bat Ida? I think I did. Victims of violence, including the officers at the Capitol. Give it another minute. Kathy Maureen Glenn, Rabbi Mendy, Helene, Henry, Mildred, Rose, Art, Richard Orr, Ted Wilcox, Marcia Klopper, victims of the Holocaust. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabah, b'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich mahutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'agalav zman kari v'yimru amen. Yehi shmei rabah mevorach li'olam olmei almaya, Yit barak v'yishtabach v'yit ba'ar v'yit roman v'yit naseh v'yit tadar v'yit halei v'yit halal shmei d'kudusha b'richu le'elam michol b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata damiram v'yalma v'yimru amen Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru amen Oseh shalom b'mrumav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael V'yimru amen. David Romanek, David Katz, Marilyn Hirsch, Isaiah, Dov Bayer, Mayer, Ben Glicka, Azizi the Giraffe, April the Giraffe, Beverly Fletcher. I lost them all at this moment. Hold on. Fletcher, Beverly Eden, Wayne and Kat Bragg, Ginny Mayer, Jared Lloyd, Charles Taylor Jr., Eric Talley, Scott Whitehead, Dennis Morantz, and David Kimball. Okay, now today is the 10th day of the Omar, and we are going to count it. So we start with Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotzav v'tzivanu al sefarat ha'omer. Blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments and commanded us concerning the counting of the Omer. Okay, and Hayom Asara Yamim Shechem Shavia Echad Ushlosha Yamim LaOmer. Today is 10 days, which is 1 week and 3 days of the Omer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you. We thank you for being here tonight. I wish you all well. We are here Monday through Friday. Rabbi Nancy, Rabbi Galit, Rabbi Deborah, Rabbi Judy, and myself, Rabbi Steve, on Friday nights. I have a cat meowing. I don't know if you can hear her. On Friday for Kabbalat Shabbat. We have several programs. We're starting to wind down the spring session. And if you're interested, we have our J-Lee program. It's our pre-rabbinic program. If you're interested, check on the jsli.net page. We're looking for our fall class. We had a wonderful time so far. We have our rabbinic program, our cantorial program. Thank you for the cat. Please check us out because, we've got a lot to offer. Be well, be healthy, be happy. Erev Tov.